Well, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time to check in with our friends from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Arizona. Today's topic, sticking to your healthy goals throughout the holiday season, and we all know what a challenge that can be. Well, joining me now is Grant Piatti, Manager of Health, Promotion, and Wellness at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Arizona, with some tips to help us, avoid the temptations. And why is it so difficult? I mean, we already know it's, we always have temptation, but this holiday season, it's tough.
It is a hard time of the year, especially if you're trying to have your own health goals, trying to stay healthy. A lot of times we have people coming in from out of town. We're shopping, we're cooking, and so it's really easy to kind of take our normal routine and put it on hold until things come back to normal.
Yeah, so you have some tips for us, how we can just kind of stay on that healthy track. Because we do, I think most people, we've been talking about it so much, really overall try to eat healthy. But give us some tips on how we can keep it that way.
Sure. So we have Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow.
Right.
So what I put together was just kind of a three-phase plan for your Thanksgiving meal tomorrow.
Okay.
So I guess we'll call it the pre-game, and then we have the actual meal, and then we'll have our post-game.
Okay.
And so what happens a lot of times is prior to having a big Thanksgiving meal or going to a party, a lot of people won't eat breakfast, and so they will try because they want to
save room.
Save room, and they want to make sure that they can eat as much as they can. But it's really important to have something to start you off in the day, whether it's going to be, we have some power bars here, some protein bars, or even just something to get into your stomach to break that fast, because that's what breakfast is. You're actually breaking your fast. And so you want to have a little something to eat. And then maybe about an hour or so prior to actually going and having your meal, snack on something like an apple or an orange, just to kind of take that edge off.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Absolutely, because again, you don't want to go in there starving, because you're going to end up overeating and you're going to feel bad and bloated.
Right, and really, honestly, when you do starve yourself for that big meal, you still can't eat as much as you think you want to eat anyway.
Your eyes are always bigger than your stomach.
Exactly,
correct?
Exactly.
And then we also recommend drinking water throughout the day, because that's again is going to help you feel full, and you're not going to have to eat as much at your meal, at the Thanksgiving meal. When it comes to actually eating your meal, one of the things we recommend, and we have a plate here, this is a portion plate, but it's a little bit smaller than normal plates. And research has actually shown that if you use a smaller plate, same amount of food, that you can actually feel like you're getting full, because your mind will tell you, wow, I have a lot of food on this plate, even though it would be the same amount if it were a larger plate. So
this is actually a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to, it doesn't have to hang off the edges. Besides that, you can always go back for seconds.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But you're right. When you have a visual of your plate, you can, something,
it clicks.
A switch flips, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a great idea.
Yeah,
okay, so what's our post-game plan
So
then?
post-game plan is, one, you want to make sure that once you're done eating, push away from the table. Don't sit there at the table, and it's great to talk, but you want to get away from that table so you're not nibbling on the extras that are sitting on the table.
Yeah.
You can actually have an extra meal by doing that.
Wow.
So you want to get away from the table.
Yeah.
You also want to kind of get out that idea of loosening your belt once you're done eating, and you loosen the belt, because actually you can use that to your advantage. You can have that feel fulling, and that feeling of being full, and use that as a motivator to, I should stop eating now.
Keep the belt tight.
Absolutely. And again, finally, I think focusing on the people and not the food. You have all your family here. It's Thanksgiving time, and so you're giving thanks for the people in your life. Talking to people and just kind of interacting as opposed to focusing on the food can really make the season really nice and happy.
Wow, those are some really great tips. And if you do one or all of them, you've got a better shot at it.
Absolutely. Right? Correct.
Well, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
And same to you. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for coming down today. And of course, for more information, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Arizona always provides useful health and wellness information for us regularly throughout our show every Wednesday, but also on their Facebook page. And you can find them right there at facebook.com/BCBSAZ. Thanks, Grant.